Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am just hanging out. It's been a day off from work, and tomorrow I got to be up early, so thought I would get this done and over with. Talk to you guys a little bit about today, and really the plans for the upcoming days. And with that being said, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's free. If not, don't. That's totally cool. But I appreciate support either way, whether you like the video, subscribe to the channel, or just watch my videos. That is a huge help in any possible fashion. With that being said, I wanted to kind of try to talk to you all in a different way because I feel like we all put this mask on when we film, and I'm kind of even doing it a little bit right now, and I don't even realize why I do it. But I kind of think that it's important to just try to be who you are to an extent. Obviously, like I'm not gonna share my whole life with you, but I do enjoy sharing parts of my life with you. I think that's important. So realistically, the whole reason I made this channel in the first place was because I have epilepsy and I wanted other people to know that they could achieve what they put their mind to no matter the obstacle. Because I genuinely believe that if you push hard enough, eventually it has to give and you will have a chance at basically making it to the pinnacle of where you want to be. And I believe that to some degree. Um, am I going to be a pro NFL? Am I going to be an NFL player? No. But, could I get better at being fit, more athletic, stronger, healthier? Yes. So, to the best of my ability of what I want to be. And I've been focusing a lot on health, especially after my craniotomy. If you're not sure what a craniotomy is, basically they remove a part of your skull. They took a part of my skull that was like this, and then they took a piece of my brain out that was unhealthy tissue. It's about the size of a medium-sized grape. If that sounds like, or like a decent sized olive. If that makes any sense. Um, I'm just trying to talk to you as me. I have been, I would say I've been struggling with work and with family, and some relations have been strained, and it's hard to keep up with friends that live out of state, and it's underwhelming. You know, I'm just like every day goes by and I don't really know what I want to do with my life. And I am worried that eventually it's just going to pass me by. And I think that that's terrifying in a sense because I know of people that regret their life choices, and I definitely don't want to be one of those people. I want to be able to enjoy what I do and share it with others, but I am living at a point where wages are basically at an all-time low. I'm struggling to get jobs. I've basically given up right now at this point on job hunting, and I'm just trying to get good at being an electrician. I think that gives me an opportunity to make some money if I, meet the right people, work for the right companies. However, you know, just a lot that changes going on in my life, and um, I don't know. I've had a very strict habit that, or not habit, but I guess routine of life that was very much the same for many years. And after having surgery, it's changed everything for the good, which is important to acknowledge, but also the level of accountability I wasn't aware that I was not ready for. Um, that gets you for sure. I just am trying to push, persevere, and try to find the positive end of this. I work with my dad at my job, and if you've worked with your family before, you know that it can be tough, and it is. Work comes home, which is horrible because then you never catch a break. Um, I get pressed really, really hard because I guess there's a high expectation for me, but I am really still learning some basics in some ways. I know a lot of stuff that others don't, but I also don't know things that other people do. If that makes sense. There's a lot of different pathways you can go as an electrician. So, in our specialties, I'm there, and anything outside of that, working on it, looking for improvement. Do I want to be an electrician for the rest of my life? I honestly probably not, but I don't know. What does life have set for me? What is my ceiling? I haven't found that yet. I don't know what employers see as my worth. And so, um, it's it's a little depressing. It's a little um challenging. You know, Everybody tells you, oh, just shake your employer, and his hand, and give her a handshake, introduce yourself, and all this, and it's like that. It doesn't work like that anymore. People don't even look at resumes until a computer program has. You can't get family in anymore most times unless you're like on the board of a company. So really catching it from all sides. But doing my best to try to keep positive. So if you have a vision of something that you want to achieve, I want you to forget about all this chatter out here, because if there is one thing that I have learned from all of this, is that if you let the chatter on the outside get to you, you are going to get eaten alive. So block it out, look straight forward at that goal, focus on that goal, and do anything you can that is to your benefit to achieve that goal. Don't step on others, but try to remain positive and aim for the good stuff. With that being said, I still have my battles I'm going through, obviously, as I share this with you. So I refuse to quit on myself, and I refuse to quit on all of you because of all of the support that I get from you. And so hopefully you refuse to quit on yourself in your journey, and you refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable and continue to get better together. I know this is a different side of me that doesn't get heard as much, I think, but I think it's important to share that. So, with all that being said, thank you so much. And I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a great rest of your day.